Hello, my crafty friends. It's Andrea from Prairie Sky Paper Crafts, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba. We are throwing it back 2 ways today. I have already stamped and fussy cut the little fox from Foxy Friends. I will double check the date or the catalog year that this guy came out of. And I stamped the eyes as well. Now, the request for the baby card came through, and I need a spot for quite a few people to sign it. So I did something a little bit different. We've got this small card that I'm going to adhere to the front, and then the regular standard card base. It needed a little something something, so I also cut a band of Cajun craze that will coordinate with the fox. So I'm actually going to put the baby that I cut out from Beautifully Penned onto the Cajun craze just to make it pop and stand out a little bit. I am going to adhere the B's flat and then pop up the A and the Y with a little bit of dimensional. And I'm using the minis for this one. So we've got the B, whoops. You could use, these are also the large alphabet dies. They're also retired, and I had toyed with the idea of getting rid of them, but I've used them so much. Now the idea for the Throwback Thursday with the retired items is that if I have the stuff in my stash, other people probably do too. And other people are also probably looking for ideas on how they can go ahead and use retired items and pair it up with new stuff. Now, when I am doing something like this that has a certain space allotment, I like to go from end to end and work my way into the center just to make sure that it's actually going to work out the way that I have it planned in my head. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, which is why I also spaced it out beforehand. Okay. I'm going to do the A next, I think. 1, 2, 3. I love the little dimensionals for stuff like this. Now, if you only have the bigger ones, you can absolutely just go ahead and cut them out. Like cut them in half or a quarter even. But I have the littles, so I'm going to use the littles. Baby dimensionals for a baby card? Why not? Okay, so I'm not going to stick this guy down all the way because I do want to make sure, whoops, that I've got enough room for my B, and I might need to tuck it in behind a little bit. Whoops. Stick that down a little bit better. Stick this guy down. So there's our baby now. I'm going to stick this onto our card piece. A couple of runs of adhesive. Whoops, we'll do it. I don't make baby cards very often, but when I do, I really like the way they turn out. And I do, the person who wanted this card also would like a verse. I don't have a lot of verses. Actually, I have no baby verses, but I am going to, what are we going to do with this guy? We're going to stick this fox. Actually, we're going to grab our take your pick tool, put some adhesive on this guy, and we're going to stick it under the bee. You know, if I was more prepared, I would have actually planned this out first, but, well, we all know that that doesn't happen very often around these parts, so. Now I'm just moving this in because I want to make sure that it's going to stay within the bounds of Not necessarily this card, but I do want to make sure that when you open it, nothing's going to get damaged. So I'll put this little guy there, and then we're going to put this little Foxy. You know what? He can kind of hang down a little bit. Oops. Okay, so I'm going to put this about here, I think. So if I want this guy to sit there, so then he's going to sit there, and then we can still open up the card. And where are we? Whoops. Oh, shoot. I put adhesive on the wrong guy. So I'm just going to grab a glue dot. Or two. I absolutely love my Take Your Pick tool. It does so many things, including prying glue dots off because they don't always stick to your finger when you want them to. Oops, come on. And then we're just going to stick our little Foxy guy down. And then this guy, you know what? He's going to go on the inside. So yeah, I'm just going to do a verse that I'm going to print off on the computer because I don't have any really large baby verses on here. And that's just, you know, if you don't have exactly what you're looking for, there's absolutely no reason why you can't print it and create it. So there's our card. He's going to flip up and he's going to flip out. And I'm going to do, you know what, I'm going to put this guy on the inside, but I'm not going to stick him down. I'm going to wait until I have that verse printed, and then we can decorate him up a little bit more. So there's our Throwback Thursday. We used Foxy Friends and the large alphabet dies. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below to get notification every single time a brand new video comes up. I appreciate you watching and have a great day.